You're tuned into the Femme Fiasco podcast, which is actually the best podcast on the internet. I'm Venice.
And I'm Autumn.
And of course, you know I'm messing up in the intro. I mean, come on.
It's like, what is the saying where it's, incorrect clock is like twice right a day?
Yes.
I don't know if that's the right saying.
No,
but
I know
I'm like, y'all feel me.
Yeah.
The old heads feel me. I've got a big fucking old head.
We have a lot of old souls and wise guys in the chat, so...
They love us.
Work.
Tea.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I really try to, like... I'll try to be, like, on my game for the podcast. I'm like, okay, let me slay the intro. And then I always do some stupid something or other of not saying my words right or saying the wrong words.
I think she's fun.
It's fine.
How have you been, though?
Yeah, we've been good. We've been good. We've been vibing. A lot of different opportunities coming up. So shout out Universe, shout out Manifestation, shout out Neville Goddard.
Shout out who?
Neville Goddard, he's like the king of manifestation. Like,
okay.
He was born in like the 1910s or 20s, and he learned about manifestation from another king. And his, like, if you want to learn about manifestation, look up Neville Goddard. It's like, you think...
Shout out Neville Longbottom, Harry Potter.
Yes! So cunt. But Neville Goddard is a king. I love his manifestation tips. It's like all like live in the end, act like now. You know what I mean? Like if you want to be a celebrity and you want to be famous, act like it now. Like get on that frequency. But anyways, if you want to learn more about manifestation, Neville Goddard, I'm sure you'll look him up. But
look him
he's
up.
a king.
Let us know.
Yes. Honestly, I've been getting a lot of cringy manifestation things on TikTok, but I'm here for it.
But, like, they work, so who am I to be like, shit, like, if shit works for you, let that shit work, period. Oh, manifestation and, like, that type of shit is so fire. I love it. If you are like, oh my god, I am sick of the life I'm living, and you want to live a different life, look into manifestation. You can literally, it takes a lot of work. Like, people are like, oh my god, manifestation's so easy. You just change your mindset. It's Wrong.
It's not that easy.
No.
I've been doing manifestation for years, and I'm not even completely where I want to be. Yeah. But if you are trying to change your life, like, just know you can have anything you want in this life with manifestation. Like, you don't have to sell your soul, okay? Satan doesn't have to be your hoe. You can tell Satan, oh, say it, don't spray it. Say it, don't spray it. I just spit so hard. But manifestation is so fun. It's like, wait, but if you guys delusionally believe in, like, religion and Jesus or whatever, then I can do that with manifestation. But either way, manifestation's, like, actually science. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I've learned about that. It's like manifestation is actually like manipulating energy, which we live on a plane of energy. And if you learn how to work with energy, use energy, manipulate energy, you can get whatever you want because we live on a plane of energy. So, I mean, it's just
think
science.
Highly of yourself. Always treat yourself the way you treat others, in my opinion, because
or better.
At least for myself, I feel like I'm always and maybe it's the people pleaser in me, but I always try to, like, have people feel welcome, like, even if I don't fucking know the bitch, like, I just try and extend that hand of community and try and be a safe space for somebody, and it's like, at the end of the day, I need to be my own safe space. I know that might sound a little bit selfish, but, like, you gotta worry about the head honcho first, mama.
Which is you.
Like, you have to put yourself first in some situations to a point where it's like, and I care a lot about other people. I sound like Shane Dawson. I'm like, I'm an empath. Like, I should shut the fuck up.
No,
but, like,
okay.
I do, like, I care a lot about what other people are feeling in the moment. So it's like, I totally for sure get that to it. Like, it's like at a point.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot put other people's feelings above your fucking own. Like, you come first, foremost, period.
because if you're not taking care of yourself, you cannot take care of anybody. Like, and I know we're getting into such a corny, cheesy, like, whatever.
I know, we sound mad cheesy. Yeah. It's fine.
But for it's so real. Like, if you are not happy with yourself, you're not happy with the way you're taking care of yourself, what makes you think you can do that for anyone else? Like, and I've been there too when, like, I was depressed as fuck, like, trying to be there for people. I was there for sure. Like, it's not to be like, oh my god, you're not there for
giving
people.
your all for other people, and then when you get to yourself, you're spent and you're tired.
Stop that.
And you don't want to do anything for yourself. It's like, actually, it should be the other way around. With peace and love, like, it's like, I do need to worry about myself. Like, I'm important too.
Yes. And stop downplaying yourself, for real.
Yeah, thankfully I have a good community who's like, yeah, girl, you're important too. Mm-hmm. But it's like, for a long time, I was under the impression where it's like, I need to make other people feel better. It's like, why?
Same. It's like, why? Yeah.
It's exactly. Like, I'm fully 16 years old. Why does it matter what other people feel about how I feel? Fuck them. Mm-hmm. I'm fucking 16. Yeah. Fuck them.
Exactly.
So now I feel like I'm in a place where I can accept my feelings wholeheartedly. At least I try to. It's a lot of work. I'm trying really hard. But it's like, it's kind of a lot, and emotions are a fucking lot. Yeah. So it's like, I'm working on putting myself first and trying not to be a people pleaser. It's like, the person I need to please is myself.
Exactly.
Period. Nobody. Like, I'm the number fucking one person. I'm the one who I'm gonna have for the rest of my life. Like, it's
exactly.
It's fully me.
Nobody lives your experience but you.
Me.
Exactly. That's why I've gotten to it. Same though. Like, that's why I've gotten to a point where doing things and living for myself, because nobody lives with the decisions that I make other than me. Okay. Yeah. And even as small as, like, taking your friends shopping and being like, do I buy the black bag or the white bag? Like, at the end of the day, my friend's input might tell me she likes the white bag better, but she doesn't have to live with buying and using and styling and outfitting living with that white bag. Exactly. So it's like, maybe the black bag works better because I don't want to get makeup on my shit, and I want it to be classy, and I want it to serve, and I want it to look good with every look. But maybe my other friend thinks the white bag would look better, but we have different opinions, but she doesn't have to live with it, but I do. So, like, make the decisions that you want, because at the end of the day, nobody's opinion and nobody's, like, choices affect your life. Like, your choices affect your life. Like, obviously, if somebody does something really shitty to you, that's different. But, like, I'm saying, it's just, like, don't let other people's opinions, like, rule what you do, because at the end of the day, they don't have to live with it. They don't, like, your friend that told you not to put makeup on that day and to not feel yourself that day doesn't have to live with what you're going through that day. Exactly. And they're a hater, for sure. If somebody's telling you not to live your baddie life, they're a hater. Let's be so real.
Hater alert.
Like, if Autumn was to text me being like, hey, not sure how I'm feeling, but I kind of want to do my hair and makeup, what are you feeling like? I'd be like, you should FaceTime me and do your hair and makeup, actually. You should get full glam and then hop on TikTok and make, like, 90 different videos, post all of them, and then, do you want a sex later?
Oh, shit. Also, with peace and love, it's like, I try, and it's come with growth, honey. I try not to let my emotions affect how other people are feeling. It's like, if you're feeling your baddie self that day, who the fuck am I to come in your position and be like, well, I'm insecure? It's like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Like, especially now in our grown age, like, we're women. Not grownly. That's embarrassing. We're grown women, though. And it's like, I can, at least most of the time, I try to. I'm not fucking perfect. I try to recognize when I am having my own issues, though. And it's like, that's not your fucking problem. It's like, you're a bad bitch fully. Like, I'm not going to be hitting your line like, hey girl, I'm not feeling my baddest self. Mama, who cares? Mama,
actually,
who the fuck cares? And I mean, like, you know, like, I would care if you're feeling insecure too, but also it's like, at the end of the day, like, the scope of the internet and the scope of the world, it's like, my issues, and like, why the fuck should I be going after somebody who, like, I love. It's not even going after them, but it's like maybe even pulling them down to where they feel similar to me.
I get what you mean. Where it's like,
It's like,
I'm not
that's not
playing.
fair.
Yeah, like I love you so much, but it's like I'm not playing therapist for people that I don't need to be playing therapist for. It's like, baby, just go to a fucking therapist. Like, I'll be here for you to talk and work things out. But if it gets to a point where you are like so down bad to like needing help, like just get the help.
And
Just
that's
get
what
the
I'm saying. It's
help,
like,
yeah.
you can always come to me for help, but if it's at a point where it's beyond my fixing, beyond anybody's reasonable fixing.
Beyond my practice, yeah.
Yeah, it's like where you need somebody who's a professional. Like, I'm so fucking sorry. I feel for you and I love you, but you've got to reach out to that fucking person who's above me, mama, because I can only do so much. I only have so much life experience and so much knowledge on the fucking subject. It's like, I can't be captain. Like, I can't be captain fix a hoe. You feel me?
Yes.
I can't be fucking making everybody feel good. It's like, and with me, it's like, I've already got my own shit going on. It's like, I'm already trying to be captain fix a hoe with myself. Like, I'm a mess with myself. I need to work on loving myself better. Like, how are you gonna, what RuPaul said, how are you gonna love somebody if you can't love yourself?
Exactly.
You fucking can't.
You have to put the work in yourself first.
You have to put in that work, and it's a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, because if you don't, you'll build up resentment towards other people, and you'll feel some type of way, because if you don't put that work and love into yourself and feel like you're deserving of things, when you see other people have that, you're gonna feel some type of way, because you've never felt like you're deserving of it, and then you see other people have it, and now you're like, upset, even though at the end of the day this is something you could have. It's all in your mind and something you need to change. And that's like where, if you're really struggling with that, therapy could help. But if you have a strong enough mind on your own, I'm sure this is something you've probably almost alluded to with your own thoughts and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure this is, if somebody who's mostly rational, I'm sure most people have thought of this, and I get it, honey. I am so fucking insecure. It's out of this realm. But at the end of the day, it's like, who else is going to make these strides for me but me?
Exactly.
It's like,
no one's your superhero.
I don't have time to be insecure. I've got shit I've got to fucking do. I've got places I've got to be, people I've got to see, events I've got to go to. Like, fuck being insecure. Who has the fucking time for that?
Yeah. And if anybody here that's listening is battling with insecurity, I've
been fucking insecure. First of all, even to this day, I'm so fucking insecure about so much shit every day on the daily. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm just saying, you've got, at some point, you got to change your mindset. You can't just be like, at a point, then you're just stomping on your own.
Exactly.
Even maybe success. It's like, you could
like
have success.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what
You'll self-sabotage yourself. Exactly. Because if you're not confident in being like, fuck yes, I deserve this. Fuck yes, this is mine. I should be the one to have these things other people have. If you don't have that mindset about yourself, unfortunately, nobody's gonna have that for you. There's no superhero. There's no Superman coming to like put those thoughts into your mind. Like, you have to have it on your own.
You have to take yourself seriously first before anybody else will take you seriously. You have to take yourself seriously, or else if you're like, yeah, I'm kind of insecure. Good luck doing anything ever. Yeah. Like, people are going to take advantage of that in any industry
they'll see your vulnerability and they'll walk all the fuck over it. They'll make you do shit you've never wanted to do in a million years because they see that you're willing to do it, because you're not going to tell them no.
Yeah.
No is a big word to learn how to say. It doesn't matter what
industry you're in. Like, if somebody who's a vulture smells insecurity and you are making it known that you are not like standing up for yourself, they will fucking, the second you give that to them, they will take it and eat it and leech on it and prey upon it to a point where you will feel insecure every day for the rest of your fucking life. I promise you.
And please listen to us, because we've experienced it like so hardcore. That's why we are such like confident baddies that we are. And you can be insecure and confident at the same time. Like, you guys, let two things
right now.
Yeah, like, let two things be true at once. Like, you can be insecure but also have like a lot of confidence about yourself. You know, there's no black and white to this life. Okay, everything's a gray area, but if you need some sort of confidence to back you, work on like something you love. Like if you love like getting your hair done, if you love jewelry, if you love yoga, if you love working out, stick to something you love and be consistent with it regardless of how you feel. Apply self-discipline to whatever you love and you'll get out of the rut of being insecure. I promise you can like be insecure about little things but not be an overall insecure person. Like I'm insecure about my acne. I'm insecure about the color of my skin because
bad
I'm
bitches
really
have bad
white.
days
But,
too.
like, yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion said it first. But it's like, if you're telling me Meg the motherfucking Stallion,
She's a baddie. Yeah.
the world's baddest baddie, feels insecure, the bad bitches have bad days too. It's like, yeah, they do. It's like, the baddies, like, can have a bad day. You cannot feel yourself. Like, you always don't have to be on 10 to be feeling yourself and shit like that. But I think our message is, like, at the end of the day, treat yourself with the same respect that you treat with others.
But more.
And take yourself fucking seriously. Yes. Because you mean it.
Yes.
Like, You're
worth it. Yes.
Yeah, you are worth your own investment. Like, you're fucking worth it. Period. Okay, giving some New Year's wisdom. It's tea. It's current.
Yes.
I guess we can get into some not so wise moments.
Yeah, we can move on. Anyways, stay confident, stay hot and sexy. If you want more episodes or more of us just jibber jabbering on like self-worth, comment below. But either way, we're gonna get into like the lore and like the stupid drama.
The stupid drama.
The shit you're probably
But if you want a TED talk about like insecurity and shit like that from us, I can totally see us rocking the little microphone moment. Showing up in a business casual, maybe cropped blazer moment and giving a TED talk. So like, hit Ted's line if you want us to do a TED talk. Like, we know it. We've seen a thing or two because we've been through a thing or two. Is that what the commercial is?
Yes. Yes.
We've seen a thing or we've been through a thing or two, so we've seen a thing or two. Who the fuck knows?
I think it's yeah. You know, I'm not
along
even,
those lines. Like. Sponsor.
Yeah, we'll do a whole episode on it, or we can go live, or whatever you want. Let us know. But we're gonna get into the lighter hearted, just more like let's get our minds off of our own lives and let's talk about Autumn's life, because Autumn's got a crazy story.
Honey, I'm going fucking through it.
Yeah,
I'm going fucking through it. So the day we're filming this is the 5th.
Yes.
The day after this, so the 6th, is my homeboy, my brother's birthday. My homeboy, my brother.
It's okay.
I'm so fucking embarrassed.
It's okay, same. It's good. It's good.
And I had texted you today and asked if we could film today. So I was like, fuck it. I'll get on my baddie shit today. I like don't have the time to not be a baddie, you feel me? So I preface all. Actually, no. I'll preface this in a second. So, yesterday, I go to Wally World with my boy.
Walmart, our queen.
We love Walmart. Go to Walmart with Wyatt, and I'm just picking up a few things, and I'm like, oh shit, let me grab some Nair for my armpits, because my tea is, your girl has sensitive underarms. I can't shave my underarms because they break out. In the world's worst, I'm not even fucking kidding, the size of Texas boils. Like boils, honey. Red, hot, and uncomfortable. I can't wear fucking tank tops with it. It's so ugly. It's so uncomfortable. It also makes me feel mad and insecure. I'm like, I don't want to show my underarms when I like have a situation like that. You feel me? So I've been waxing ever since then. And I had the bright idea, because I used to Nair when I was 16 and shit like that. I was like, honey, I've used Nair on my legs. I've used Nair under my arms before. I've used Nair on my fucking hoo-ha.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to, but yeah. That's okay.
I was 16. Who cares? Yeah. But, like, I've used Nair everywhere. And I've never had a problem. I've used it incorrectly. I can't even fucking get to that point, like, to a point where it's like, you should use this in the shower, and I fully don't. Like, that was me in high school. I was like, oh, like, my hair, like, my legs look a little hairy, like, I'm just gonna slap some Nair on this bitch. Like, you shouldn't do that. Wrong. You should follow the directions. I didn't.
Read the
I'm
bottle.
dumb.
Yeah. We all did with Nair, though.
It was so convenient. So I get Nair yesterday or the day before that, because I'm like, my underarms right now, especially since being a grown woman, ever since I was, I think, like 17, 18, shaving,
psycho.
Honey, shaving under my arms, I can't. And like, it's genetic for sure. Like, my grandma gets boils if she shaves under her arms. Like, my mama gets fucking boils when she shaves under her arms, like with a razor. And it's not a fucking like if my
I get what you mean. It's
razor
like
was gross.
Sensitive. It's like sensitive ass skin where it's like you touch metal, anything to it, like it does. Like I know exactly.
Like, I promise you, like, I've literally
way.
gotten fucking rid of like brand new fucking razors to get myself an even brand newer razor.
It's like, let's try all these oils after shaving and all of this, like
before shaving, after shaving. I've tried
skin's just
everything, and the only thing my body will accept right now is going to be fucking waxing, and it's like, I don't have the time for that necessarily. So I was like, fuck it. I haven't naired since I was 16. Fuck it. Let me grab some nair. Yeah. And it's just for my underarms. Yeah. Like, I'll shave my legs. My legs don't get bad. I'll shave my hoo-ha. My hoo-ha doesn't get fucking bad. Tea cunt. But, like, waxing is so much fucking worse. All that shit. You feel me? Right. So I grabbed some nair for my underarms. I'm like, let's tea its cut. Today comes along. And I'm just a busy bee. I've been doing hella shit. Like, I've been doing my big one. And it's like, it's my shower time. It's time for me to do some shit, you feel me? So, and I wanted to do, like, it's an everything shower type
like,
of time.
We're working, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I've got to shave my legs. I've got to shave my hoo-ha. I've got to fucking, like, get my shit together.
Exfoliating.
Yeah, I've got to exfoliate. Like, I've got so much to do. And it's like, I've also got to shave my armpits or, like, do something about my pits.
Something. Yeah.
For me. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But for me, it makes me feel better about myself.
Same. I just don't like armpit hair because of the feeling and the way it holds smell. That's why I hate it.
I don't like it.
If you love growing your armpit hair out,
that's
wonderful.
It's cunt.
Yeah, if you love that, I do not mind.
It's
like,
not my
it's natural, but for me, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't work.
That's how I feel. It's like, for me, it's not the best option.
Same.
So yesterday, I grabbed some fucking nair while I'm at the store getting all my shit done. Same. Today, it's time for me to get my shit done. So I get, excuse me. So I'm like getting my laundry done throughout the day, and it's finally time for my shower. I'm like, okay, wait, I've kind of been waiting for this. I'm kind of excited. I hop in the shower and I read the directions thoroughly on this nair. This nair is shower specific. So I put it on my armpit, and it's like for 1 minute. You leave it on your armpit for 1 minute, and then, you know, if the hair isn't gone after then you can, like, put on another layer. So I put on the first layer, and I'm, like, chilling, like, trying to get my other shit done in the shower. And it's kind of tingling a little bit. I'm like,
yeah, nothing crazy.
It's not bad. You know, it's livable. It's doable. Yeah. I rinse my armpit after 1 minute. Clock it. 1 minute. 1 fucking minute. And no hair's gone. So I'm like, that sucks.
That's weird, yeah.
I'm like, that fucking sucks. So I put a little bit more, and I put it on my armpit and shit like that, and it stings a little bit more this time, but I'm like, it's fine. It's part of the process. It's part of the chemicals and shit. Like, whatever. I'm gonna shave my legs while this armpit is, like, developing. My left armpit. So I'm getting all that shit done, and not even 45 seconds into this second fucking, like, routine I'm doing, the most excruciating, honey, when I say burning my fucking skin off,
like, there's like a heating, like a curling iron to your pit. Like,
no, I mean eating. Like, it felt corrosive.
Like, worse than that, because I've had curling irons to the hand.
No, it felt horrific. It was horrific. Like, I've never had this fucking pain with nair fucking ever in my entire life. Even whenever I was a child doing it incorrectly. Like, I had it on my armpit not even a full minute, and the shit is burning me alive.
I was gonna say, I've never heard or experienced that. That's why I'm over here jaw dropped like the
honey,
what happened?
So,
you gotta tell the rest of the story. Holy fuck.
So I'm in the shower, I put on the second layer, and I'm chilling. I'm like, I start to shave my legs, and I'm like down, like, at my ankle, and I feel it. And it just starts to, like, get really fucking hot
no.
and it's heating. And I know with Nair, there's a possible, like, you could get chemical burns and shit like that. Nothing in my life could have ever prepared me for the absolute fucking pain and discomfort I have been going through ever since then. This is today, by the way. For everybody's information, this is today.
You're filming with this happening. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
happening
God.
currently.
So you're feeling discomfort right now.
It happened a few hours ago. Like, it's... And, again, I've used Nair before. It has... And I understand all of the... That's why I followed the directions. I kept it on for not even a few... Like, the longest I kept it on, it was under 5 minutes. It was under 4 minutes.
Under the recommended, yeah.
Like, the recommended is 10 minutes maximum. And it was under 4 minutes. And it literally... I can't, like... When I say it ate my fucking skin, like, literally felt like the Wicked Witch of the West. I was fucking melting. I was fucking melting. I was in the shower. I had on the cold water because it got to, like, I was shaving my legs, like I said, and it got to a point where I was like, this
you're like,
is
probably
hot.
panicking. You're probably panicking. I'm
dude,
like, oh my God.
Dude. I was like,
oh my, I can imagine that happening to, oh my God.
Honey,
oh my God.
I was like shaving my legs and I was mid-shave. I was like, this is wrong. I was like, this is not fucking right. Like, I feel fucking crazy. This feels fucking crazy. So I grabbed the not the paper towel. I grabbed the washcloth that I brought in the shower with myself. I turned on the cold water immediately because I'm like, this shit's not okay. I'm burning. Fully burning through my fucking skin. It's eating my skin. Eating me. So I get my washcloth and I get it super fucking cold and I put my washcloth up to my armpit. I can't even touch it because it's raw. I burned myself raw and to a point where I have been bleeding at some points. Like, a little bit is a little bit raw. Like, I fucked myself. I fully fucked myself. So I go to wipe myself because I'm like, my armpit's covered in fucking Nair. This shit has to come off of my body now because it's eating me alive. It's fucking eating me alive. So I grab the washcloth. It's cold water. I hold it up against my armpit. It is the worst pain I've felt in my entire life. And then I've got to sit there. I'm tweaking out. Like, I haven't had pain like this in a long fucking time. If even ever. And I know my mom, like, from where I'm sitting, like, from where my shower is in the bathroom and shit like that and all that shit, my living room is, like, right there. And as I was doing this, I was like, I'm surprised I didn't cry. I was giving bad bitch, like, bad soldier. Like, I was soldiering through this shit. It was insane. I was this close to yelling for my mother to come and bust down the fucking bathroom door because I closed the door because I was taking a fucking shower.
Yeah.
You know? I was this close from being like, Mom! Like, it was, Venice, when I say eating me alive, I cannot fucking explain. It was, like, corrosive. It felt corrosive. It was the most insane experience I've ever felt in my entire life. I've literally nared myself before, so I wasn't expecting this. So it got to, like, I can't even explain it. It was so fucking unfathomable. It was insane. I was in such an amount of pain. So I hadn't even finished shaving my legs. I was like, I can't do it. Thankfully, I'm, like, fucking barely touching myself with the fucking washcloth. I thankfully get all of the Nair off within, like, 7 minutes. So I'm sitting here with freezing cold water. I'm like on the verge of tears. I'm like just trying to fucking get this shit over with. It's horrific. I rinse everything off of my body. I'm like, I cannot be in the shower any longer. I cannot finish shaving myself. I cannot finish anything. So if you see a little bit of armpit hair, it's just me, honey. I'm just a woman. I'm just a girl. But it's like, I cannot fucking, like, and even me sitting here explaining it, like, nothing would have ever prepared me for that moment. And now, that's also why I'm in a giant hoodie. You can kind of see I've got some gauze on the girl.
Oh my God. Okay, Autumn and I have been hanging out for literally hours before filming, and I have yet to see this. Oh my God.
So we're trying to get a live reaction. Hold on, because I wanted this live reaction. Also, I've been trying to do, like, be better on myself, like a 2025 glow up. not me getting hit with this for 2025.
Yeah, I got you. No, baby girl.
Rough. That shit hurts, bitch.
I can't.
That shit fucking hurts.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I have to go to work tomorrow. So
no, not you
luckily-
having to clock in.
You're gonna get the live reaction. You ready? You ready? You ready?
You guys, her skin. It looks like you put a curling iron.
And it's
You
also
should
probably
sue. Who
a
the
little
fuck
bit-
does BlackRock own Nair? You should sue them.
With peace and love, it's probably a little bit hairy too, but like, who the
didn't-
fuck do I look like
All I saw
keeping
was
that shit on
burns.
my body?
No, all I
You
saw
feel
was
me?
burn. I didn't see
And,
hair. I
like,
saw burn.
I was trying to, like, I had already tried to film, like, I had plans for a Get Ready With Me. I filmed it. So maybe expect to see that soon
You
if
should
it ever
post it
gets
to TikTok,
posted
yeah.
because it's so, like, I, like,
Subscribe
show
to
my
Got 'em on
armpit.
for on YouTube.
It's not that bad, like, on video form, but what I promise you, it's so much worse in real life. It's crazy. It ate through my skin. Like, when I say corrosive Venice, like, it felt like I was burning fucking alive. It's the most insane thing I've ever felt in my entire fucking life.
Yeah, like you guys know that Autumn. Yes, of
Thank
course,
you.
baby. Autumn is a woman of color, a baddie woman of color. Her armpit is pink, you guys. It's pink.
You've never seen me like this, bitch. She's literally never seen me like this. Like,
the fuck, like, no, seriously, like, your armpit is pink.
Yeah, bright pink.
Like me, like Patrick Star, like when you think Casper the Ghost has pulled up to Femme Fiasco and it's actually just me, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
Like that's literally what your armpit looks like. It's me.
That's what I'm saying. That's
great.
why I tried to get your. That's
Are
why
you
I wanted to get your
okay? Oh my
fucking
God.
like reaction cam. And then I told Wyatt when I woke him up, she's like, "Do you need to go to the hospital?" I was like, "What the fuck are they gonna do for me?"
The same shit you're
With
doing.
peace and love, it's like I've already figured my shit out. So I got out of the fucking shower. And I had thankfully, like, with time, with like 7 full minutes of agonizing pain of me just like barely touching myself and pulling off, like, it was fucking insane. It was fucking excruciating, bro. I get out of the shower and I'm like barely touching myself. I'm surprised I didn't cry. I'm surprised I didn't have somebody bust down the fucking bathroom door. Yeah. So I composed myself. I'm like, I can do this. I'm okay. I'm grown. I walk out of the bathroom and I go to my mom. I'm like, I gave myself a chemical burn. Could you please help me? She's like, holy shit. I show her. She's like, oh my God. My mom was, it looked even worse than this. Like, it was fucking damn near, like, it was like kind of bloody. Like, it was fucked. It's fucked. It's still fucked. I literally don't know how I'm going to do anything for a minute. Like, it's pretty fucked.
Yeah, like that, like, actually.
From Nair.
Yeah.
Venice from Nair.
And I've used Nair, and I've had my skin
start.
because, like, I have really sensitive skin, like, extremely. And I used to use Nair, and I would use it, and it would make my skin burn, and I would go rinse it off. But when I would rinse it off, it would just be like, oh, okay. Like, I rinsed it off, but it was like, okay, it's a part of the appeal. It was never like, oh my God, I'm severe or whatever.
Yeah, it felt a little spicy. Yeah. Anytime I've ever used Nair, it's been a little spicy, but like, it was a little spicy the first time, and I followed the direction and said, 1 minute, don't keep it on longer past than 10 minutes, and I was like, oh, I don't need to do 10 minutes, that's kind of whack. So I did 1 minute, I take it off my armpits, not a single hair is gone. I'm like, what a waste of my time.
Yeah, and
I put it on again. Eats me.
Yeah, and not just because I'm an American Sue happy, but like low-key, a company like Nair that's become monopolized by probably BlackRock, you should sue them and get a bag. Do you have pictures of that burn? Because you could,
I have videos of the burn for sure, but my issue is like they have definitely specified that on the back. So it's like, I guess it's my bad.
No, but you used it as directed. If you sent that in and was like, hey,
I used it as directed,
I used
period.
this directed and it didn't fucking work, and I'm actually burnt from this, like, and now I'm having to pay for all this extra shit. They should at least be like, here's a settlement of $2,000 because you're going through a lot now. Like, dude, when your armpits are burnt like that, I've had armpit trouble of not even that, where it's like, okay, I'm on vacation and I'm shaving every day and my like razor burn is fucked, and that's uncomfortable. Burning with like a chemical, which it's probably like their formula's probably changed since you used it last.
Because I think it also reacts on body warmth and shit like that, so I don't even know, but Me personally, I feel like a fucking idiot. I know I shouldn't because I just did what the bottle directed, but it's like, I feel so fucking stupid. And it's like, I don't know. I'm just at a point because it's like, I can't take a razor to my armpit. And when I say my underarms are so sensitive, if I take a razor to my armpit, I get boils the size of Texas. It's not even a joke. And they're red and they're hard and they're uncomfortable. I can't wear anything with it. I can't wear anything with this now, clearly. I'm like fucking incapacitated. But it's like, it was the last thing I was expecting today. Mm-hmm. You know, I already had like 1,000 other things to do. And I was like, it's going to be so fast. I'm going to hop in the shower, going to toss on this Nair I just bought and like get rid of my armpit hair because I can't fucking shave it. I can't. Yeah. I can't. Or else, unless I get boils, again, the size of Texas, like it's genetic, period. Yeah. Or if I have time to wax it. I don't have time to wax it all of the fucking time. I don't. I'm sorry. I simply don't have the time. Mm-hmm. And like, so I was like, Nair's the perfect solution. Yeah. It's quick. I can use it in the shower. It's like, I just slap it on there. It literally dissolves the hair. It ate my fucking skin. I have never felt that. Like, I felt insane. I'm surprised I didn't have a panic attack in the shower and that I wasn't crying and weeping. Like, when I got out and showed my mom, she was like, oh my fucking God.
She's like super concerned.
She was super concerned. My fucking grandma was super concerned. We got this shit kind of under control. I went downstairs and I woke up Wyatt from his nap because he had worked the night before. And he was like, do you need to go to the hospital? I was like, so I don't think so. I was like, what are they going to do for me that I can't do here? You know? Exactly. It's like, it's a burn. It's not a 3rd degree burn, luckily, but I think it's between a 1st and a 2nd degree for sure. Like, and if it were to be on my skin for any longer, like, and it was on my skin for a second because I can't just wipe the shit off because it ate my fucking skin. Like, I'm sure it would have easily turned into a 3rd degree burn if I wasn't as vigilant as I was. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like I fucking played myself. Like, I'm so annoyed. It hurts so bad. Nothing feels good. I got out of the shower. I was like, maybe some aloe vera because that's what the internet says. I put some aloe vera on it. I almost cried.
Stings, yep.
I almost cried. Like, right now, before I got here, I slapped a gauze on it because my sweater was touching it and it was uncomfortable. So, catch me in big sweater gang for like the next week and a half until I figure whatever the fuck else I've got to figure out.
Yeah, thank God it didn't happen in summer when like you're trying to like be in tanks. But still, honestly, that is not your fault. You used it as directed. You've used this product since fucking middle school. You go to rebuy it being like, okay, it should work exactly how it does. Let me double check the directions. It's not better
because I used to be a fucking kid, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's targeted for like thick, dark hair. It's like, as a kid, like, yeah, I had thick, kind of, like, dark hair. Not as bad as I am as an adult. Yeah. Like, my armpit's, like, growing a little bit more. So I was like, oh, this is tea. This is cunt. Like, it's perfect. Then I don't have to fucking wax myself all the fucking time. Because, like, I don't care about waxing my armpits. At the end of the day, it does hurt. And it does take time out of my fucking day.
Not like that, though.
It takes a second. No. Like,
I'd rather wax than feel that your skin melting.
Bro, I'd wax 1,000 times again over before I ever did this shit again. Like, it is the most insane experience I think I've ever, like, I think it's because the fact that I wasn't expecting it. It's like, oh, I've used it before. Yeah. Like, I was so nonchalant that I think I don't even know. I must have played myself. I don't know. I was using it as directed, but at the end of the day, I feel like I fucking played myself because it's like, well, now I'm stuck with an underarm and thankfully I didn't do both at the same time because that's how I used to do it as a high schooler. I was like, oh, just toss the shit on, but I was like, I'll do this one first and then this one in a second because like I've got other shit to do.
Okay, intuition,
honey. No,
imagine both pits.
God,
like, oh my,
it is excruciating currently. So learn from me, do better. If you have extremely sensitive skin, don't fucking do this. And I guess I took it as a science. Like, I'm just going to save up for laser hair. Laser hair, for sure, under my arms first. That's the first thing that's coming. Like, I have other plans for 2025, period. this is coming along with those plans. Like, it now has to be incorporated.
Yeah.
I'm not playing myself anymore. I'm not shaving myself anymore. I don't have the time to wax myself anymore.
Yep.
It's not worth my time. It's not worth my fucking effort and worth the fucking pain.
The injury, the literal injury. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll take a picture of it and send it to Venice to have it, like, inserted. But it is so fucking raw and excruciating.
Yeah.
When I say it ate through my skin, I am not exaggerating. It ate my skin like yesterday's groceries. Like nothing.
It's disgusting.
Like, it
fuck
fucking
that.
ate me alive.
That's gotta hurt so bad.
No, it was insane. Like, I don't even know. Like, the actual feeling of enduring a chemical burn in real time was insane to me. Yeah. And the fact that I couldn't do anything about it, I had to just gently and softly, like, keep myself under control. I'm surprised I didn't cry. I'm surprised I didn't crash out.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to applaud myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm also off of my medication, like, fully. I'm surprised I didn't lose my fucking mind and have somebody bust down that door. Because I was so close to just, like, crying and, like, falling on the fucking shower floor and just being a mess.
Which is vulnerable.
Naked, wet, cold, like, fuck me.
When you're burning yourself like that, yeah. I mean, dude, I fucking hate, like, I get, like, that, I have really sensitive skin, and I can't shave like that. Like, dude, when I went to Mexico and Puerto Vallarta, I was shaving my bikini line in pits every day. Like, no, I'm waxing for this year's trips, because that was brutal as fuck. And then to do nair on something and burn as such, like, your pits are already so sensitive. Like, that's really sensitive skin to burn. Like, yeah. Oh my god, fuck that.
And now I've done all my research and shit like that, so I cannot wear deodorant under this armpit because, like, when I say my skin is raw, it's fucking bloodied.
Yeah, like burns.
Venice has saw the mostly, like, after all of the effects. When it first happened, it was bloody, it was raw, it was, like, it literally, like, I can't even fucking explain it, dude. Like, it was the most insane thing I think I've ever felt in my entire life.
I can't imagine the excruciating pain of that.
And I just, at least in my mind, I knew I wasn't expecting it. So I think that's what made it even worse. Is because I already had 1,000 other things on my mind. So while I had it on the second time, and out of nowhere, I'm like, that's weird, whatever. I'm like, that's weird.
And then you let it keep sitting because you're like, that shouldn't be a problem. There shouldn't be anything happening. And then something is happening.
And then I'm like, no, that's really weird. And then I, like, keep shit. I'm like, I, like, make it midway up my leg. I'm like, fuck, this is really fucking bad. I was like, this is no longer weird. This is really fucking bad.
Yeah.
And I feel really fucking weird. And then I start to, and I, like, go to take the washcloth that's nice and cold. I rinse it off and I go to wipe myself. And you saw the burns over here to where it's huge and, like, raised and raw and ready. Like, this is probably the worst part over here. And I go and I bring the washcloth up to it. And I was like,
gonna scream. Yeah.
Like, I was, like, lost. Like, my breath got taken right out of my fucking lungs. I was like, I felt like I just got kicked in the stomach. I was like, my breath escaped me. I was like, this is horrible. Horrifying. And it certainly was fucking horrifying. As I was wiping myself off, I was like, I burned myself.
Yeah.
I, like, had realized, I was like, I fucking burned myself bad.
Fuck, yeah.
And I was hoping,
you realized you fucked up, yeah.
Thank God I got it off in time, and thank God it wasn't at a point where it's a 3rd-degree burn or where I would have to go to the hospital and they would have to pack it or something. Like, fuck that fully. I feel so blessed that I did get it off in time, but it's like,
yeah.
Like, with what? I don't even know.
No,
like,
real.
Maybe I should have thought ahead, but I just... It's something I had done before, so I was not even, like, I wasn't questioning it. I had 1,000 other things on my mind. Yeah, I was uncomfortable a little bit, but I was like, yeah, it's uncomfortable, whatever.
Yeah, but nothing like that you were expecting.
And then it, like, hit me.
Yeah.
And it hit me so bad, and I couldn't touch it, like,
oh my god.
Dude.
Well, you guys, from Femme Fiasco, please be careful in there. be careful with shaving, nair, waxing, anything. Do your research. Make sure if you're feeling any type of way, be careful with your body because things are sensitive. But I'm low-key about to piss my pants, so we might have to end the episode.
Cheers.
But cheers.
Let this be your sign to get laser hair removal. This is my sign. I'm getting laser hair removal, at least for under my arms, first and fully. I don't fucking care. It's gonna be my big one. I can no longer fuck around with the razor or fuck around with the wax or fuck around with the nair. Fuck it.
Fuck them.
I'm getting the laser hair, and if you think you need the laser hair, get it.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around with the shit I did. Let me be a lesson. Because I fucked myself. If you have ultra sensitive underarms, don't fucking do it.
Get it done professionally.
Help yourself.
Do it professionally.
Yeah, don't play yourself. Do it professionally. So we love you so much. Take care of yourself. Don't nair your underarms like me.
Don't do it.
Love yourself. Happy New Year. We love you so fucking much. We have to pee, so we're gonna go piss, girl. But stay tuned for next week. We'll see you next Friday. Real. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the damn things, and we love you so fucking much. Bye.
Love you. Bye.